Welcome to TPK Roleplay, and welcome to the 30th episode of our Curse of Strahd campaign, Dark Echoes. This campaign, while based on the standard module from Wizards of the Coast, has been modified using additional content from a variety of sources. Dark Echoes will be a vivid exploration of classic Gothic horror tropes and monsters of all kinds. It may be a brutal, stressful, and grim experience and is not for the faint of heart. So please know that those of us around the virtual table have given our consent to explore these topics together as respectfully as we can. But if you, the viewer, should feel uncomfortable at any point, please make sure to step away, get some air, stretch your legs, and check in on us again later. And with that, players, would you like to go around and introduce yourselves, starting with Sarah?
Franco, I play Irina Kolyana, the human fighter ranger, and I am happy to introduce myself and pass that happy introduction over to Colin.
Over to who?
Colin.
Okay, you cut out there, so I wasn't quite sure. Hello, everyone. My name is Cole X Robbie O, and it's nice to meet you. I play Colin, the human antiquarian. Next up is Harrison.
Didn't have enough time to think of a quippy play on of Carrie and Matt. So yeah, hello. I'm Harrison, and today I'm playing Sir Dantos Baromir. On to Toby.
Hello, I'm Tony. I'm playing Toby or Tobias, the lizard folk barbarian. Passing it over to Elduck there.
Gosh, that's me. Hi, everybody. I am Turk Ascendant on Twitch and Twitter, and I'll be playing Dr. Rudolph von Richten. Back to you, Luca.
Yes, hi. So last we left off, you guys were at the winery. Does anyone want to do a little once-over of what happened last session?
They were all so hot.
Everyone. So many.
It's true. It's
so
true.
many hots.
I remember there was a lot of whining.
Ew.
Hey, can you give him like a reverse inspiration called aggravation?
That is inspiration worthy. Come on.
Double disadulation.
Kobe is physically unwell, and we are all taking it entirely too lightly.
Yeah, he's super sick.
I was going to say, Sarah has the best notes. All I remember doing was Toby coughed up a big ball of goo, and I made sure to put it in a jar just in case it can be useful in the future.
And the IRL Toby got sick.
Yeah, there were some conversations. We learned a little more about the Martikov family, questioned them a little bit, and had dinner.
We also learned kind of our next heading and where we need to go. So there's a holy site that was once dedicated to the Huntress that seems to have gone awry or been corrupted in some fashion that's causing different blights and other problems for the Martikovs. We've signed up to help them with that, and also let me find my plan note, to the east, if I remember correctly. There is the Drowned Village. We've heard about this from our reading from Madame Eva, but we also learned that it's been taken over by a witch. And several of the Martikov family members who have gone to deal with that have not returned. So it's incredibly dangerous, but we know that something that we require, I'm pretty sure it's the, what is it in our notes? I want to say it's the artifact, or that was that we got from the temple.
I think it was like the weapon over there,
yep.
rather than because the artifact was behind the shrine of the sun god.
Correct. Yep. So we have the weapon of vengeance, and the card was the conjurer. So we know where we're headed, and either way, it sounds like it's going to be a rough time. The plan is to try and make our escape towards the south and go undetected during the next raid of the winery.
You mean the weapon of vengeance?
The weapon of choice.
All right. So we had left off, I believe, with you all taking a long rest, going to bed. Is that correct?
I
I
hope so, because I applied it in Foundry.
believe that is the case.
Oh yeah, also we agreed at some point Sedantos will give Toby a Karate Kid style training montage and how to get martial as fuck.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
You're gonna tail sweep the leg and all sorts.
Yes. Crane kick.
All
Crane
right.
kick.
Reference.
It is nighttime. Sir Dantos, you are outside, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just sat out in the field.
Okay. You will be probably the first to notice then something moving off in the distance. Towards the edge of your vision. It seems like multiple forms moving towards the winery.
So size.
Oh, hold on. Oliver,
Sorry.
Oliver
The music-
Windows.
The music was too scary. I had to leave.
You're like, that's it. All right,
I'm
hold
out.
on. Let me switch y'all around.
I get to be Toby.
Is this scene working well for everyone in Foundry?
Yeah. Well, what's not working about it?
It's
There's no.
Too many implied enemies.
I can't move or click things because it's like a really big delay and it's all.
Wait,
laggy.
you're all asleep. It's your paralysis demon.
Oh fuck.
It keeps yelling at me that hardware acceleration isn't on,
Oh,
but it is.
Oh.
We try turning it off and back on again.
That's what I'm gonna try.
Yeah. All right. I am going to fix things here. Let's do this. Everybody, switch places.
Look at me,
move
I'm Sir
down,
Dantos
move
now.
down.
This is
where's
literally
your
musical
beard?
chairs.
Where's your beard?
There you go.
Gimli.
There we go.
Who am I? I didn't even see who I was for a brief moment.
You are Ben Richten.
I am you.
Thanks.
You are me.
Okay, so yes, Sir Dantos, are you doing anything with this knowledge?
Yeah. Well, first of all, sir, I've said, what the figures look like.
At this range, it's still a little too dark to tell. We're still early. We're pre-dawn. We're early morning.
Okay. Do you seem to be moving with sneaky intent, or are they just running?
Yes, they are moving with sneaky intent.
They sneak in. Then I will stand. I will burn a spell casting of Dragon's Roar to amplify my voice as I just call out. And I'll just shout deliberately loud enough so everyone in the winery can hear. Is the purpose of using the spell. Just to shout, identify yourselves!
Okay. With that, Elvir will come running over, asking what it is that you see. And you will see Alana kind of creep around the corner as well. The rest of the house still seems to be asleep for now. But you will see the figures continue to move. Oh god, they're all mixed up and in the wrong places. It's fine.
I will save you a things are moving. I was going to say, if someone comes within 60 feet, or the second one gets within 60 feet, I will absolutely cast Eye of Argynvost at it.
Okay. Yeah, there's gonna be plenty that move within 60 feet of you very shortly. Hold on just a second as I move all of these.
Has that plant a crab?
You don't know. Who knows? I mean, I do, but we don't know.
Shoshana, no! Why are you outside all by yourself?
I mean, I'm sure Shoshana's actually inside.
I don't know. Honestly, at this point, I mean, I might have accidentally forgotten to drag, but they can be up in a tree if they want. Or I guess they are trees coming? Oh boy.
Yeah.
Some fucking Macbeth bullshit. Nah.
Okay, so, yeah, you will see some figures growing close to you. You can highlight any of them that you want to pop that.
Yeah, as soon as one gets in range, I'll level the sword at it and cast Eye of Argynvost. Don't know what I was targeting it, but I don't know why it doesn't show any hit information. Does 23 hit?
Yes, in fact, let me start up that. Does that work for you?
I have done the damage, but I feel like settings have changed in Foundry because damage hasn't calculated automatically, hit hasn't calculated automatically, and I can see exactly how much HP it's got when the damage is rolled.
Okay.
You're a sicko, GM, with that much HP.
Disgusting.
Yeah, why is it showing that? I hate it. Okay, settings have changed. I don't know why. Okay, so with that, does that light up? What does that spell effect look like?
It is a silver blue beam that erupts on the end of my sword and strikes it. And I know why it didn't calculate. It's because I'm also logged in as TPK roleplay because it's something I was setting up for you yesterday. So I had to swap back after this round. That's why it didn't work because I was hitting myself. But yeah,
Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
Yeah, it is a beam that just extended from the sword and hits it.
Okay. With that light up, you will see all sorts of figures moving among the fields. At which point, Elvir will raise up a cry and start running towards the house. I'm going to have everyone roll initiative, even though some of you are not awake yet.
Well, big old 7.
I'm just reloading so I can actually participate as a player.
It's okay, Sarah. I beat you. It's been a really long time since
You were real tired.
Yeah, I got some good sleep, so.
Oh god.
All
oh
right,
god.
Turk, is that
It's
you?
happening.
Amazing. I love it. Good job,
It's
Turk.
not.
I hate
That's
it
not me.
so
It
much.
was Tony.
Who was it? Oh, it's Toby did it.
I did not know that was that special effect. I chose special effects. I did not know that's what that was. So, whoops.
I don't have my token on the map, so I think I accidentally rolled for my boy Shoshana. I'm concerned.
Do familiars not just go after?
They usually just go after you in initiative.
Yeah.
I can update him, so...
Right. It's
Yeah.
just I don't have my token on the map.
You're on there
I am.
now.
There I am. Okay, cool. I don't know. I just want to make sure that it was rolling at least with my correct modifier. It should have. So I was pretty sure I was using my. No, actually, it should have been one more. So if it's possible, just make me a 5. Save time, whichever's faster.
I will make you a 5. Where are you?
I'm in that room with the other old man,
we go.
Gerald. I mean, who?
Update combatant. Then you were a 5. There you go. Okay, Sir Dantos. As your beacon lights up, one of the creatures you will see is a large, corrupted-looking mass of vines and bark moving across the ground, very much like almost gliding, roots and dirt kind of getting uplifted and thrown about as it strides through the fields towards you. Let's see. We will do we'll just do this guy.
No combat music, by the way.
Huh?
No combat music for me, by the way.
Oh, I've got
I've
banging
got it.
tunes.
Yeah.
Let me hit the F. I'm just causing all the shit today. God.
I mean, come on. All right, so this guy is going to come up to you, having seen you do that, and it is going to reach its claws and attack you. Does a 25 hit?
It does until I pop shield, which I'm doing.
Okay.
So it does not hit, and my
All right.
AC is now 26.
Okay. How long does that last? Because he is going to make 2 more attacks.
It persists until I get my
Okay.
reaction back.
Well, then
so
a
until the round.
19 will not hit,
Get away.
nor an 18.
Get away.
Okay.
It's away. No.
All right.
No.
Irina, you will hear some stirring. Can you please make a perception check for me?
Yeah. Perception. Normal. That's a 28, boss.
All right. You are woken by these sounds of Elvir shouting, Sir Dantos calling, and some strange, it sounds like tearing of earth and bark. And you are able to wake up. Is there anything that you are doing right away?
Few things. I know we're showing us on the bottom floor. I would assume we'd be in the rooms.
Yeah,
So whoever,
I just put you on the one map for
Yep.
now.
totally fine. Whoever's in my room, I don't know who that would have been. We didn't really make that arrangement. But Irina will start grabbing her weapons and yelling as loud as she can. We are under attack, and be gearing up, ready to go. I assume most of our stuff is primed, but Irina's making a ruckus.
All right. Are you? That's just what you're doing. You're going around.
I'd like
and-
to use, waking everybody up, using my movement to open bedroom doors and slam on walls and try to run outside as far as I can get. But I feel like that's a lot of activity in 6 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, we'll let you maybe wake
think-
2 of your party. Whoever is in the room with you and the next person that you come across.
Perfect.
So we'll just say it's the next people in, whatever,
Yep.
in initiative.
Good thing you're
Excellent.
already dead, Sir Dantos.
Well,
Yeah.
anyways, y'all.
Might be double dead in a minute.
Van Richten, you're up.
Oh, sorry, was I one of the ones awakened?
Yeah, I'm just doing, it's gonna be you and Colin since you were the 2 next in initiative.
Cool. So Toby's still asleep then, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, that's
But
not...
if you want to use your action to wake him up, you can.
Yeah, oh my god, of course. I'm gonna do that. Are there any windows in our room that we could start taking pot shots out of?
Yeah. We will say that there's a window. I'm pretty sure there is, so yes.
Okay. I'd like to make myself believe that the giant thing right here that's looking like Captain Planet and Godzilla had a baby. I'm gonna mark that as my Slayer's Prey.
Okay. Anything else from you? What are you having Shoshana do?
I want Shoshana up in the sky, just to fly
You should
like
be
straight
able
up
to
above.
control him as well, so...
I am having some trouble. It's saying the key gobbledygook numbers does not exist in the embedded collection. It's fine. I
That's
don't
fine.
need him to
Okay.
be moving around. He's just gonna be above the house and pinging me.
Alright, I will just put him right there so we know he's
Let
above.
me know if there's any trouble, Shoshana. Are you over here, Tobias?
Alright.
I'll kick him, or I'll throw some smelling salt in front of his face. Just
Wouldn't
You're gonna
Toby-
kick him?
I'm gonna
Wouldn't
dust
Toby
cloud
be
him
awake
with
'cause
smelling
Toby
salts.
nat 20'd?
No, Toby is sleepy nunite time.
I take smelling salts and I throw them up in the air in front of his
He nat
nostrils.
20, but he was still inside the house. Colin, it is your turn.
Okay. Well, Irina's screaming and everything, so I'm assuming that wakes me up. We're still inside. Gonna try to see, are there any windows or anything to go see out and see what's happening?
Yep. Yes. There are,
Okay.
in fact, windows on the north and west side of the house in your
Cool.
rooms.
All right, I'm gonna look out the north side window and see what I see.
Okay. You're basically like right here.
Okay.
Cool. You are going to see a huge amount of shapes coming your way. In fact, I will show you some of them. You are going to see a small creature skittering across the ground. It looks like some sort of awakened shrub insectoid. You are also going to see what appears to be some sort of flora that is moving along the ground unnaturally. In addition to the large creature that I showed Serdantos, you will see other various creatures.
Bless you.
Thank you.
As well as a few like crouching low vines and bark actually containing
God.
bones of the dead wrapped up in their bark.
Wonderful.
So you see a whole bunch of stuff out the window,
Wonderful.
all moving in.
Is this Davian guy in here?
Yeah, he's downstairs.
Oh, so he's not in the same room as me?
No.
All right. Well, I used most of my movement to get here. But the doors are probably open, so I'm just gonna kind of yell. I know you guys like to fight, but we should probably leave and run and maybe also burn this whole place to the ground. Okay. And okay, I get it. There's a lot of enemies. Stop popping them up. So is anyone around me or no?
Your party members. You're all up in those rooms.
Okay.
Irina will just yell back, like, head south, because that's our plan, right? Was we would, under cover of this, escape. So Irina, as she's gathering, head south and grab Dantos.
Sounds good. Anyone who you think is visibly within 30 feet, feasibly, I mixed feasibly and visibly. Anyways, I'll cast Blade Ward on them.
Okay.
And that's the end of my turn.
Toby.
Oh,
Van
hi.
Richten is kicking at you, and waking you up. What are you doing?
Kind of like groaning, because he was dead fucking asleep. Why are you kicking me?
To arms, Tobias! Up now!
Who?
Fucking Christ. Did you misguide my hand? And I just like...
Grab a fucking weapon and fight!
Okay, and he's gonna get up and just kind of like grab his like battle axe, just like kind of dragging it, just like, and he's going to kind of go out the door, unaware of like where shit is. Obviously he sees like the railing to kind of like around the place because this place is up to code. Would he be able to like kind of grab the railing to like drop down?
Yeah.
Or be like hopped over and shoot?
Yep.
I think he'd probably do that, and it's probably going to be most of his movement, just to kind of like get down and be sort of like...
Yeah, you can drop down into the room, the main room down below with all of the vats. And around the time that you do, you will actually see Dag emerge from what appears to be maybe the back cellar. And he has like a cut across his face and is like, are you ready?
There's just like an audible thumping, and like Toby's just gonna kind of look at him and just be like holding his axe, like he doesn't know who this person is right now. He's not like ready to just like chop him like it's fucking what's that movie? God, it's gonna just figuratively kill me.
Gladiator.
No shit, it's it's a psychopath movie. The dude goes around.
Jason.
He's got like
Bound 2, Lost in San Francisco.
he's got like the raincoat on when he goes to like kill the one dude in his house. I forget the name of the movie, but anyway.
Raincoat. Like I know what you
American
did last
Psycho.
summer.
American
Yes,
Psycho.
thank you.
It's American.
Jesus Christ. And he's just gonna kind of like look warily at this, to him, random person. Like, is this the thing that Richten was telling me about? And that's pretty much gonna be his turn.
Okay. It is some of these guys' turns. They're gonna go moving up. Yeah. We're just gonna move a bunch of people in. Serdantos. Dag is really quick. Serdantos. Dag is gonna look at you, Toby, and then look back at the cellar. He's like, a few made it in through the north. I have got the children downstairs. We need to get outside. And then we will move on to Serdantos.
I don't feel I would really have heard anything in the interactions indoors.
Nope.
So seeing these things pressing in around me, I am just going to step to the next one and strike a couple of times. Let's have a look. Yeah, I will just attack.
Did that.
Oh no. 14?
That did not hit.
I'll attack again.
That will hit.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
For a total of 9 damage.
It applied?
I think for that...
Sorry, I realized this guy wasn't in the initiative.
Well, he missed his chance, and he shouldn't be here now, DM. He should go. He should leave. Leave now.
Oh, sorry, guys.
Yeah. I will not do those things at the moment, so I will just keep myself there.
Okay.
That's me. I'll call out
Alright.
again. I won't blow a spell at the side. I'll hear movement, people coming around. I will just call out to the others and rally to the south and the east and also the west and the north.
Gondor raid.
Right.
All right. So we are going to all of my dudes are gonna move in. And then let's see, Alana. Yeah. Okay. Alana is going to start engaging as well, fighting with a mass of like darkened roots that seems to be attacking her. And then Elvir, having called into the house, he is going to turn back and engage with this guy. And Arena, it is your turn.
I am just running. Do I have to go out and around to get to where Sir Dantos is?
No, there is a door here that goes outside, so you can come under the stairs or door and then boop.
Yep. So I'm gonna do that. Let me make sure I've got. Yeah. See. I don't know if I've got enough movement to make it all the way there. Unless I dash. Yeah, so I guess I'm dashing to get out.
Okay.
Let me move back. So, bloop. Oh, I really gotta move through the doors. Where is this door right here?
I had him over there.
Okay, great. Irina is now outside. And she's going to like see this creeper over here and be mad at it. But that's her turn, is to just get outside as she calls to Sir Dantos that the rest are coming.
All right. Van Richten, what are you doing?
I'm gonna start moving down the stairs afterward, I guess. I completely forgot the plan. And I'm gonna take my full movement, if possible, to just get out by Arena. And
as you come down the stairs, you are going to see Davian emerging from that kind of large room in the back, and you will see Stefania running in, looking extremely concerned, and yelling at him. They've taken it, and you can continue on.
Wow, you can't just drop it.
What did they take? Tobias, what are you doing? Move!
She will look very panicked and look at you and just say, something important.
Oh, thank goodness you're keeping it secret from us. That's really helping me find it. Oh, good. Whatever they took, we can get back. Now, come on.
She is going to look at you and just very sharply say, I am not about to give all of our family secrets to you, monster hunter. They have taken something important. Davian is going to look extremely upset and start striding outside. Saying, I assume south, and she will respond yes.
Well, thank goodness we're heading that way anyway. Come on now.
Are you going out by Arena then?
Yeah, that's the plan. Regroup.
Cool.
I'll navigate myself somehow, I think. Yeah.
Okay. Colin.
Boop. Oh, well, just keep running, I guess I will basically just have to use my full turn to double move.
Yeah, big thing.
Let me get through all these doors.
Benny Hill music just starts playing. Yep.
As I'm out here, I just keep running. If we get enough space between us and them, I can buy us more time.
Okay. Toby.
Seeing Rickton and everybody just kind of like run past the people, I can make the assumption that these aren't the people I gotta beat up. And I'm just gonna kind of follow. And kind of like come outside, stupid doors. And he's just gonna kind of look around. So just a shit ton of weird plants, and just kind of look to Rickton like, are we killing plants?
No, I took you out here to enjoy the view. Yes, please kill some plants.
You gotta be mean about it.
Irina will just yell, "It's all right, Tobias."
No, it doesn't answer that anymore. We got a whole another thing to unload.
I'm going to bonus rage, which allows me to kind of run half my movement. That's part of it. So I should be able to get up to this dude.
Okay.
And I'm going to murder its face.
All right.
27 to hit.
That should hit.
All right. Oh, it didn't. Okay. So it's going to do 14 damage because of my rage.
Hey.
I'm gonna swing at it again. The 26 to hit.
All right.
For another 17 damage.
17. Okay.
And that is going to be the turn.
Okay. It is going to begin shooting forth vines, which we will deal with on its turn. And then it's, let's see, Toby, you're all the way up here. Okay. Yeah, in fact, we will have that. And here. It is going to do Raging Claws. There we go. Does a 26 hit?
Yep.
For
What the
21 damage. And then
Jesus Christ.
it's going to reach back and make 2 more attacks. Please make a con save for me though.
I got a 12.
Okay, you are poisoned
What?
and cannot regain hit points.
Was it so? How much of that damage was poison? Because I am resistant to any physical damage right now.
Let's see. It was 5 slashing and 13 poison.
15. Okay. Gucci.
Okay. It is going to attack again though. 12 to hit, probably won't hit.
No.
Yep.
Nope.
18?
Yeah, that'll hit.
All right.
What the fuck?
34 damage.
How much is slashing and
So it is 11 slashing and 20 poison.
25. Okay.
And are you saying you are resistant to being poisoned right now?
I'm resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, slashing attacks because I'm raging.
Ah, okay. Okay, cool. I was gonna put the poisoned on you,
Oh, yeah. I could probably.
but I
Do
can't
that.
find it. Okay. All right. Then these guys continue to move in. Oh, that went way too far. Cool. I'm just gonna zerg right through these guys. Sir Dantos, it is your turn.
Okay, yeah, I will. I see the bigger ones come over to me. I think he's martially minded. He'd try to clear the one that's he's engaging with already. It's going to be 2 swings again.
Okay.
$17
On the big one?
on the little one.
Oh, yes, that'll hit.
And then again.
21 will
Assume
hit.
21 hits.
Yep.
And he is just getting ready to throw his shield up if needed. But that's him for now.
Okay. It looks like it applied that. Okay. Cool. Then this guy, I'm not going through and doing all of their, I'm just having the ones around you attack after you. So, he is going to attack with his claws. 24 to hit.
Not anymore.
Yep, okay. 21 and
Nope.
24. All
Nope.
right.
No. Just the
Cool.
the silvery dragon wings just come round and shield and bash the claws away.
Okay. This is to Toby. This big guy will walk over, and engage with you, and he is going to just. You will see his legs kind of surge, and there will be a rumbling as roots burst out of the ground towards you and Toby.
What?
Please make a dex save.
Hold on. I just gotta see something.
Did you mean to target me as well, that DM?
Yep.
Yep.
Do I
12.
So that fails. You will take 40 bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled.
I got a 14.
You've now also requested a constitution. Is that a separate con saving throw?
I don't know why it's asking for Constitution. It should have been Dex.
It's asking for a concentration
Oh,
check from you
Is
for
one of
whatever
you
reason.
concentrating on something?
Nope.
Weird. Okay.
Was a 14 good or not?
No. You
Okay, so I'll
also
take-
take that damage and then are grappled and restrained.
20 damage.
Okay.
Grappled, restrained. I think there's a
This-
grapple.
Arena, as you come out, this little guy is going to come up to you. It's like a little, like, moving floral plant with teeth inside its petals.
Mm-hmm.
And it is going to... Oop, that's not it. It is going to attack you 3 times with its bladed petals.
Okay.
12,
Doesn't hit.
10,
Doesn't hit.
27.
That will hit. That will hit, but as it like kind of bites down, Irina will like kind of yank away like whatever damage applies. And I now have +4 AC against all subsequent attacks made by that creature for the rest of the turn. Like, I don't
Okay.
know if that's like opportunity attack if I try to run or whatever,
Okay.
but I have extra AC against them. Multi-attack defense.
Okay, cool. And then let's see. Alana's getting into it over there, and we are. Davian will step out, and Irina, it is your turn.
Gotcha. Irina is going to, again, like yank her arm away, which had 4 arrows in it, and she's just going to drop down and slam them into the ground, casting a cordon of arrows. So let me drop that. Second level. Sick. So when anybody moves within 30 feet of it for the first time or ends their turn, they'll make a dex saving throw. So it's going to affect people eventually. And then she is going to move her 35 away, which I believe is going to get me about here-ish.
Okay.
And as she does, she'll see that like Toby and Sir Dantos are having a time of it. I am gonna action surge to get an additional action, and I'm gonna start laying into these littles to try and get them some relief so they can get away.
Okay.
So first, I am gonna make Hunter's Mark, the one that's on the little guy on Sir Dantos. 22 to hit.
Hunter's Mark. 22 will hit.
Awesome. And has it been damaged?
Yes.
A Colossus Slayer will also apply. For 22 piercing damage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna attack again. Does a 17 hit?
It will.
Awesome. For 10 more piercing damage.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Let's see. This guy is gonna move. And then Van Richten.
Ah, gosh. Okay. God, they're all still up.
They're tough, bud.
There's tough, and then there's tough. Yeah, I'm gonna look at the one that's grappling Tobias, and I'm gonna need which one of these
That
two?
one. The big guy over
Big
here
one
is
is
what's
the one,
grappled us.
Yeah.
The big Jiminy Christmas. Okay, well I was hoping
Yeah.
to get that one anyway. All right. I need that fella to go ahead and make me a Constitution save with disadvantage.
Okay. $14.
No, it's going to take 64 necrotic because it's a plant, I assume.
Okay.
And I'm casting Blight on it. So the necrotic energy is just going to whip out of Von Richten's hands and immediately start withering away the life within the vines there. But I will also continue
What
to try
was the total again?
64 necrotic. How's everybody looking? All right. That I'm going to shift my focus from the big guy to this other big guy for Slayer's Prey, and then that's going to be my turn for the moment. But I'll also call Shoshana down to me, of course.
Okay. He will come down a squawking.
Fantastic.
And let's see here. This guy, no, not this guy. Is it? Ah, this guy. Alright, so he is going to use his legendary action in between your guys' turns. And he's going to do a Wall of Thorns. So go ahead and roll, I think it's a dex check. We're already past that.
I got a nice old 6.
Okay. So, this is going to just burst forward. It's just these thorns bursting from the ground. And you guys will take a 32 damage from the piercing of the thorns as that erupts up from the ground. Also, Colin, you will need to go around it if you want to get any further south. Colin, it is your turn.
Yes, well, I'm gonna run over this way instead of the way I thought I was going to run. How tall is the Wall of Thorns?
It's actually not that tall. It is probably only 5 feet. It really just wanted to get you guys, not create a huge wall.
Oh, I'm sorry, Toby. I was gonna try to help you, but it looks like I'm helping probably nobody. Rick. This giant one by Dantos, I'm assuming is bigger than medium, right?
Yes, it is a large.
Let me see. Man, I planned out my whole turn and you ruined it. Looking at Dantos, how does he look on a scale from 1 to whatever your health is?
He looks like he is currently about a 10 out of 82.
Yeah, okay. All right. Colin is gonna look over to Irina and be like, I just need to buy Dantos some time. Be ready. And he's gonna wave his little feather and cast Gust on the smaller one directly in front of Dantos. And they need to succeed on a strength saving throw, please.
And will you describe this spell to me?
Yeah, so you seize the air and compel it to create one of the following effects at a point you can see within range. One medium or smaller creature that you choose must succeed on a strength saving throw or be pushed up to 5 feet away from you.
Okay, but I am rolling this with advantage because it is, while it is smaller than the big guy, it is walking with, like, rooted feet.
Okay.
So.
Ah, of course. All right. Nothing happens.
Doesn't get pushed back at all because she's right behind it.
No,
Okay.
that one I can choose the creature.
Okay.
I didn't unlock the full potential yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna yell out to all of the Mardikovs. Keep running south. Get as much distance away from them as you can. And then I'm going to use my nimble bonus action to dodge. So, and that'll be the end of my turn.
Davian will reply to you saying, "You run, we will stay." Toby, it is your turn.
Your house is going to become your grave, but okay.
Okay, well, I pretty much can only try to break out of these vines. So what do I need to do for that? Is a strength check, or is it?
It
is it a strength check, a save?
Strength. Strength. Escape DC. Yeah. So a strength check.
Not athletics.
No.
Okay. So that's just a +4, which sucks. I got a 23.
Okay, that is good enough.
So I'm no longer grapple restrained. Awesome. Still poisoned.
Do you have a bonus action?
I do.
Okay.
I'm going to try to bite the thing with my hungry jaws.
Okay, you're gonna try and bite the tree.
Yep, the little boy in front of me. Is it a 20 to hit?
Okay, that'll hit.
Cool. It's going to take 12 piercing damage. I get 3 temp HP as I eat it. It tastes gross, and it's basically a salad.
That is totally.
What
was the total on the damage again? Since it didn't apply?
12. And I need it to make a wisdom save as my infectious fury starts to run through its system.
12?
That fails. I need to make a 15, so I need it to use its reaction to make a melee attack against another creature of my choice that I can see, which is going to be its friend right here.
All right. Yeah. So how do you signify this? She will look up at you, infected by your fury, and just screech.
Yeah. So the residual tincture in his body is just kind of coated in his blood, and it kind of is also able to go through when he bites into her system and just start infecting her with the anger and confusion that he's suffered.
Okay. Yeah. She will move to attack. Is it an immediate thing?
Yeah, it does it immediately as a reaction.
Okay,
its reaction specifically. It means I can fucking leave.
Okay. That it doesn't hit it though.
What? A 22 doesn't hit it?
I saw 15
Holy
for a
shit.
second. Hold on.
I was gonna say,
nope,
oh
that
my
will
God.
hit.
Get fucked. Oh, yes.
All right, first one is down. It was by another one of it.
I'm going to kind of come over here and just kind of like get in front of Irina.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna see he's like, you've seen him rage, but you haven't seen his pupils so incredibly large before. They're usually constricted.
I feel like Irina like catches glance, like she's focused on like Dantos kind of like in the vines because that's where she's focused. So she'll like notice but won't comment on it yet, like do like a double take before turning back and just like yelling, "We need to free them from the vines."
Do I get to make a save for this poison, or does it just last for a time?
Oh, let's see. It was this guy that did it against you?
Yeah, the Spriggan.
Mm-hmm. It is until it is removed by a spell or similar magic. So you need a
That
lesser
fucking
resto.
sucks.
Yeah.
Okay. Then that is my turn.
Okay. All right. All of these guys are gonna continue. Davian's having a time, or Elvir's having a time of it. As I'm moving into the house. And then, yeah. Hit. Sweet. So, Sardantos, you are up.
Grappled, restrained. In its clutches, I can still attack though, so I'm going to swing twice.
Okay.
If I were to use my action to break out, I'd have 2 attacks opportunity in case me stepping away. So he's not going anywhere. He's going to go down swinging. 18.
That'll hit.
And again.
Nice. Get him.
That'll hit.
30 20, unfortunately. No magic special effects. Yeah, 2 more swings.
Okay.
That's Sedantos.
Okay. He is going to attack you. Let's see. In fact, actually, what he's really going to do.
Oh, hold on. Do I take damage being in my thorns at the start of my turn still? Because I'm grappled and restrained in them.
Yep, hold on.
Because I'll need to roll that. So you may actually be undoing that damage I just did. Because I presume that damage takes place at the start of a turn.
I'm not going to roll back, but yeah, next time go ahead and take the damage. There is damage for if you remain with your turn there.
Is there though? Also, when you move through it, looking like it actually. I entered it when it was shoved up my arse when it was cast. I have not moved out of it, so I actually think. Okay, yeah, I'll keep it in mind when I eventually move.
Okay.
I imagine I'll just move down to the floor with a large amount of force.
Okay.
But go on. How's it killing me?
It is. Hold on. Dang it, that's not on. Okay. It is going to throw a lazy claw at you.
Just a lazy one.
How many spells do I have left?
25.
Yeah, I'll shield.
Okay. So that will not hit then?
It will not hit.
Okay. And then, well, if it doesn't actually hit, it was hoping to take you down with that. And then move on to Colin, so it will, if it'll go to swing a claw at you and then look as if it's moving to Colin, and then you don't go down and it'll turn back to you. And it will not hit. And that is its turn. And then Davian is going to step up. Alana's holding her own for now. And let's just handle all these NPCs and baddies for a second. Sorry, I've got so many legendary action prompts for dudes that are on the other side of the building right now. Okay, so Davian is going to step up.
Sorry, DM. If you want to very, very quickly, if you click and drag highlight around all at the top, right click, remove from combat. They're not deleted if you want to put them back in, but they stop prompting you constantly.
Okay. Hold on just a second, I'll do that. But Davian is going to head up and start attacking this thing. Engaging it. And meanwhile, Stefania is going to run out of the house. And he will look back at her. And they will kind of share a little stressed out glance between each other before she also assumes up a sort of like battle stance. Irina, it is your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna need 4 of you baddies that were in 30 feet of this spot. I mean, ideally the ones that we've been targeting anyways, but I'll leave it up to GM's discretion to make a dex saving throw because that cordon of arrows is gonna have popped off for sure. Because they all ended their turn in that range.
Okay. Which ones?
I'm like, we've got 1, 2, 3, and like I feel like 4 for these guys that like moved up, or I guess
Yeah. Okay. And it's a what save?
Dex save. Got to beat a 15.
Normal. We'll do this guy. Dex. Okay.
Aha. Okay, so the corrupted Spriggan will save. Corrupted Leshen.
Hold on, I missed this little guy.
Oh, there's only 4 of them. It'll only hit 4.
Oh, okay.
So let me here 1 second. So I want what? Why is it being so weird? Let me bring this over here so I can see. So the Leshen will take 2 piercing damage. The Flora will take 3. And the Corrupted Guardian will take 1. Fuck.
3. Oh, I did it on the... It's fine. Okay, so, and then 1 on the Guardian?
Yeah, Irina's going to move 35... Well, not 35. She's going to keep stepping back away, but she's going to reach about right here. And then, let's see. How do I want to do this? She's keeping her hunter's mark on the little guy, but turning... Well, no, okay. First attack to the little guy. Let's go. Bloop, bloop, bloop. 17 to hit.
Which little guy? The one by Dantos or the one by...
Yeah.
Okay.
The one by Dantos.
Yes, that'll hit.
Okay, she's got her hunter's mark on it for 29 damage, piercing damage. And then the second arrow, she's going to turn and launch it higher up at this big guy. And she's going to give it her all, GM.
Okay.
So I'll go ahead and mark that exhaustion. Let's see. Great. So that's going to be an automatic crit.
A level of exhaustion, yes.
On big guy. So let me just roll the attack so it'll do the thing. Oh, they would have crit anyways. Fuck.
You already said it.
I know. Fuck. Oh, whatever. Okay. But bonus action, she's gonna cast Hail of Thorns as well.
Okay.
On it and apply Colossus Slayer here, so because it's already been hurt. So 1d8. And then it's gonna be plus the 2d10. Let me make up the check. Let me check the spell. Hail of Thorns. Let me read this. I need a dex save from big guy and little guy. And I'll roll that 2d10, which should actually be 4d10 separate in a sec.
Okay. It was a 1 and an 18. So the
Gotcha.
Guardian fails.
Let me do I'm gonna roll this. So the big guy will take 22 piercing damage. Little guy will take 11 as thorns will like erupt from the arrow and like shatter out to hit them both.
Okay.
And that is gonna be my turn.
Okay. Yep, there. Dan Van Richten, you are up.
Now, I'm not restrained in this thorny spot, so I can move, yes?
Yeah, you were not hit with it.
Okay, well, I just need to get a little bit closer. You know, it's terrible as this is to say, I do a lot more better work if Sardantos had dropped just then. But we'll still hit him with the Cure Wounds, as I'm going to reach out in the grapple there and try and give him a touch. Let's change the target first so I can heal you maybe. Let's see if we can do all the things correctly. We're going to bring this up to 3rd level. Healing, please. 20 health back.
Nice.
Nice.
Am I crossbow expert? I think I'm a crossbow expert, right? Yeah, bonus action. Fuck off out of there. I am going to try and move. I understand that's probably going to incur some difficulties, but I want space.
Okay. They are, I mean, that little guy could have probably engaged you, but they're engaged, so you're good.
Oh, okay. That's oh, okay, so I can only do the crossbow expert attack if I made an attack with a one-handed weapon. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be my go.
Okay. And is there anything you want Shoshana to do? Oops.
Shoshana's just staying on me. I don't.
Okay. Colin.
Can Shoshana do anything?
I mean,
Familiars don't really have combat anything.
well, so this is actually a little construct that you guys found. He technically has a bite attack.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. What size did you say this big guy was again?
Very large. However, as you are about to act, Stefania is going to just place an arm on your shoulder and say, they have something of power. You need to run. We will take care of this.
Yeah, no worries. That's what I'm doing, but I don't understand why you're not running.
We will stay here and protect our home.
All right, well, I wish you the best of luck. And on that note, I'm going to super cool action movie. And I'm going to start running towards this guy. And I'm going to bonus action slide between his legs or under his arm or whatever.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna come out right there. And then I'm going to wave. Oh, shoot. We might not be positioned fair enough. Ooh, actually, we might. Do you have a 10-foot radius thing you can put?
Yep.
So yeah, I'm trying to center whirlwind at the back of the big guy and the little guy, to relieve Sir Dantos, but not hit Dantos or the Mardikovs. Hey, that's perfect.
Okay.
Okay, the big guy is very large, so some things won't affect him. But just like last time, this is my once per day, one and done whirlwind. It's a 10-foot radius, 30-foot high cylinder. I can keep it up and use my action to move it after each turn. It sucks up any medium or smaller objects that aren't secured, and then all the creatures within it must make a dexterity saving throw. So if you want to do that first.
Yes, though I'm curious about the secured language there, since they're vaguely rooted into the ground.
That's just for objects.
No.
You've seen
okay.
tornadoes uproot trees all the time.
Yeah.
But whirlwinds.
The first
Part of a
Dust
tornado.
Devil
the first part is just damage, so we'll get through the damage. If they succeeded a DC saving throw of 17 or higher, they'll take 13 damage. If they failed, they'll take 26 damage. It is bludgeoning damage. And then this part is where the big guy won't be affected. In addition, a large or smaller creature that fails the save must succeed on a strength saving throw or become restrained. Did they both succeed?
Let's see. 18? Yeah, they both succeed.
Unfortunate. So they're both fine right now, besides taking at least half the damage, which is 13 bludgeoning. I'll just look Dantos in the eyes and be like, I tried my best. And that's the end of my turn.
All right. Toby, what are you doing?
Okay, not really knowing. Toby is just going to kind of look at Rickton and point at the fighting dead body man. Kind of like, am I supposed to grab him?
If you can, please.
Just kind of trudging along up here. I'm going to attempt to grab Dantos out of the thorns.
All right, make a strength.
Just
It wouldn't be
roll
opposed
strength.
versus the big guy because the big guy's grappling me.
I mean, I can make it worse, but I'm not allowed to go in the tornado.
Well,
'cause,
it's just a root effect, yeah. So I mean, and it's a strength escape check. So we'll let Tony make it on your behalf. He's
Nice.
grabbing you
just
out.
strength check, not athletics. This is bullshit.
What athletics would you be using here versus?
I'm
like, a
using like my
strength?
full on
Yeah,
core
deadlift,
strength
bro.
to grab him and fucking yank him out from these roots and thorns and
I
brambles.
mean, it sounds
like
like,
a-
you're just
like a-
doing
like
a
a
strength
standing-
check, my guy.
That is
Stand in a
a
row.
strength check, athletic
Yeah?
strength.
Fine. Go.
Awesome. What the fuck?
Rip.
Well, I
Oh,
don't think a 14 is
actually-
gonna work.
Actually, you have disadvantage on that.
I really can't roll much lower than a 2.
Oh yeah, it's poison.
But you
Oh,
have
shit.
disadvantage on it.
I also have advantage on it because I am raging.
No, Corndog gave you disadvantage as well.
Here, let me
You're
try
not
to
getting
roll a
at.
1. Let me try to roll a 1, everybody. There it
You
is.
did it!
Good job. Woo.
Amazing. Amazing.
Oh my gosh.
So obviously I'm not going to be able to pull Dantos out.
Right.
Because apparently I'm also hacking along from poison. I don't think I have anything else. Unless, like, I can try to beat up this poor plant.
It's up to you. Do you have anything else?
Unless I can
Bonus
try
action or whatever?
again. Like, 'cause
Do you
otherwise none
have
of
a bonus action?
I already used that trying to eat a plant already.
Okay. Then I
Um,
would say you've used up your action.
R.I.P. Then that's it. Like, I'm trying to pull you out, Dantos. It's not working. You need to lose a couple of pounds, bud. Just lose the flesh at this point. Just be all bones, no flesh.
All right, Sir Dentos.
High speed, low drag.
What would you like to do here?
So I'm still grappled, aren't I?
You
Then he's gonna keep
restrained,
attacking.
Yes.
He's going to keep attacking because if he steps away, he takes damage from the thorns and risks step opportunity. So I think if he were to fight
Right
and
now,
succeed and then step away,
this guy is
he would be
turned towards
deleted.
Davian.
Yeah, but he wasn't facing at me when he pulled me into the root Kamehameha. So I'm going to. I'm going to strike twice.
The little guy or the big guy?
Little guy first. Got to finish him off. So people are so clustered around me, I can't use my. Forgive me, Sensei, for going all out explosion. So I will attack 13 on the little guy.
That will not hit.
The yard work starts fighting back.
I will strike again then.
That will hit.
9 damage.
All right.
He hacks away at it, but then nothing else really that can be done. So that is him because he's still restrained by the big one.
Okay. The big one is going to attack Davian. Yeah, I'll just for fun. We are going to do just going for it. Cool. And Davian will take the hit, and just full into himself and then breathe for a second, and you'll just see him like slowly begin to stand, like straighten himself back up, seeming to almost like gain a second wind there on the spot. And then we will continue. Stefania is going to see you and have pity on you, Sir Dantos, and she is going to take out a small short sword that she has and just hack at your feet. Just say, run! And I will let you be freed from the roots. Alana's doing all the things. Let's go over to Elvir's doing all the things. Irina, you're up.
Irina's gonna kind of seeing Toby rush up and not wanting to get too far out of range is gonna keep moving south along here, and is gonna turn and take 2 shots at. How do I select my target? Alt click, right?
Yep.
That guy. Okay, normal. An 18 to hit.
That will hit.
Awesome. And I Colossus Slayer, Colossus Slayer because he's been hurt before. For 12 piercing damage. And then we'll go ahead and do that again. A normal attack. A 15 to hit.
15 will not hit.
Okay. And that's gonna be my turn.
Yep. It is now Van Richten. What are you doing?
Hand crossbow at the big fella there. So that'll just be regular 26 to hit.
That'll
which I'm
hit.
assuming it's going to do some damage, and it's going to be an extra D6 because I marked it as my Slayer's Prey. So 7. Great rolls. But I am also going to pop Spiritual Weapon just to be hanging around me. And I'll have it go swing at the big guy as well.
Okay.
19?
19 will hit.
Okay. And I just want to double check. I don't think Slayer's Prey does all. When you hit it with a weapon attack, this is a magic weapon attack, so it's different, right? Okay. Just double checking. So it's going to take 11 force.
Okay. Sweet. And it auto applied it, so nice.
Yeah, and I'm going to jump back. Keep moving.
Okay. Do you want Shoshona to follow you?
Yeah, just assume in the coat or on the shoulder at this point.
Okay.
Just, acting as a spotter in case anything is like popping up that I'm not looking at.
Colin.
Alrighty. Just keep running a little bit. I need to get myself some more distance. And then we're going to take our 10-foot whirlwind and skirt around the back of Tony. And where's my ruler? We can move it to between these two to the right and catch both of them. Just straight to the right.
To where? Ping for me?
Yes. How do I ping? I forgot.
Hold down your mouse. Just hold down mouse click.
Oh, yes. Hold down.
Okay, so those two, okay?
Yes. And then once again, since it's moving into their area, I need them to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay. Okay, 7 and 11.
Okay, so they both fail. So they're going to take 46 damage each. Yeesh. And then since they both failed, if they are large or smaller, I need them to make a strength saving throw now.
Hold on just a sec. Also dropped concentration on that wall. And you need them to make a strength
Correct.
if they are both small or medium or smaller.
Large or smaller.
All right, I'm doing it with advantage though because they are kind of rooted to the ground. 14 and 20.
So the 14 will fail, and that one is now restrained. And then when it starts its turn, it'll start to move up the whirlwind. And then, of course, it can use a strength or dexterity check on its turn to try to get out. Good to remember, when it gets out, it is hurled 3d6 times 10 feet away.
Okay.
And that is the end of my turn. And I don't know. Okay, there we go.
Okay. Toby.
Is that wall of thorns actually gone?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to grab Sir Dantos this time and, leave.
Okay.
Just kind of kick carrying over the shoulder and go.
All right, do you resist, Sir Dantos?
He would absolutely not be picked up and buoyed away, but he would be steered by you. He would see the wisdom and lead.
Oh no, that's not how this works. You are getting picked up.
He would absolutely resist being grabbed and fireman's lifted.
Okay.
100%.
So,
Okay.
Kobe.
Yep.
He would more likely think that you had been bloody charmed or something and were
Kobe,
attacking.
you go over so that everyone has autonomy. You go over and attempt to lift Sir Dantos, and he is very much like, I think not, sir. And he will allow you to like just kind of do the like help carry like walk thing.
I will
forward.
swaddle him if I have to.
You can very aggressively lead him forward. But picking him up seems to fail as he looks ready to murder. And you guys can continue on.
All right, yep. That's a 40-foot movement for me, so Huck, the dead man.
All right, Sir Dantos, you are aggressively led forward by Toby, not picked up. And you guys are able to run, leaving the Mardikovs behind, fighting valiantly in the night. At this point, I would say let's take a quick break. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Everyone take 5 and stretch your legs, and we'll be right back.
Maybe.
And we're back. Welcome
Maybe.
back. You have left the sounds of battle and horrible creaking wood and rumbling earth behind you. The Mardikovs fighting off the attack on their winery. Stefania telling Colin that you all must go south because now these forces have an item of power. What item you do not know. But you do know that you need to go south, and so you travel south. The landscape here continues to change. The forest becomes more and more dense and lush, really. It is green, but not in a way that would normally give you comfort after the almost dead-looking plants of other areas of Barovia. This is a green in a way that makes you think of sickly things or poisonous things. It is a vibrant green in a dangerous way. And let me see here. If I have this for you, I will show you the things in which you see. As you continue south. There are a few areas where the trees will open up, and for seconds upon looking out, you swear that you will see shapes moving among the trees, similar to those that you fought before. You will also... Sir Dantos, you would have maybe... Nope. Van Richten, you would have probably caught this since Sir Dantos was being rushed off. But Van Richten, as you guys were all rushing out of the vineyard, being hurried along by the Mardikovs, you would have seen off in the edges of the forest what you thought were figures watching the encounter from a distance. You guys all rush out of there, running, until finally you need to stop and catch your breath. The distant sounds of the battle now lost behind you. What are you guys all doing?
Irina's going to kind of look at the party and see that they're all, accounted for, and kind of cough harder from just the running, and reach in her bag and pull out a little withered tongue that, as she pulls it out, is going to start like a lazy licking motion that she'll then like let rest on her arm for a moment as it licks at the wound that she got from the one plant creature. And she'll kind of just hold it there for a second before walking towards Sir Dantos and look at him. You are injured. Will you allow me to assist?
He sort of reaches down and quite heavily, one of his arms looks quite a lot longer than the other and is bent the wrong way. He's sort of just like sort of trying to like shove it back in to place and say, "It would be appreciated."
I'm gonna take, or actually, I'm gonna take 2 of that just for funsies. So take 15 points of healing as Irina like then extends the tongue in your direction, and it starts like licking at some of the gashes from the thorns across your arms.
I imagine the tongue is like.
It might like hesitate for a second, but continues its lazy licking.
It's stuck.
Irina then's gonna turn to the rest of the party. Are we all right? Tobias, I saw that you are injured as well. Do we need to tend to your wounds?
He's gonna kind of like look around. He's like, "Who the fuck's Tobias?" No, I'm fine. He's gonna kind of walk over to Rickton.
Yeah, Von
I'm just
Richten's
kinda-
worked is. Oh, sorry. What's up? You go for it.
He's just gonna kind of like try to whisper, like, "Who's the dead guy?"
So Von Richten's worked his way. I'm assuming that rock is indicative of elevation being up there. So, like when Irina went to stop, Von Richten worked away a little bit up further and is like up on the top of that small hill or however large it is, and has Shoshana just hovering a little bit at the tree line, and he's like looking through spyglass back in their direction to try and see if anyone is actively following them.
That is Sir Dantos. Undead Knight. The Order of Arkenstock. Argavons. Fucking hell.
My mouth is failing me, but it's Argenvostot.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes.
Arkenvostot. He is a friend for the moment.
Oh, okay. And
Why
what
is it calling you Tobias?
Huh?
Why is it calling you Tobias now?
He's kind of like looking up at the homunculus, at Shoshana, like, I don't know, what is that?
That is Shoshana. He's quite talented at making
Toby,
a
are
lot
you
of
losing
noise.
your memories again? We've been at this a couple days now. Or are you just finally asking the questions that have been stirring in your brain this whole time?
What?
You're working up to that, Colin. Good to see your bedside manner has improved.
Well, you know, there's no time for dancing around issues in this place. Also, that fancy little heart thingy mababi we got. Is anyone going to put that on and see what happens?
Oh, the Dryad Heart? Irina's
Yeah.
already. Like as you say that, Irina's gonna kind of tug like at where it's hanging around her neck, and you'll see that it's like embedded in her chest with black lines like moving out from it.
I thought you looked a little different this morning. Cool. And
Irina, did I give you the thing for that?
I was gonna say, out of
Yes. Okay.
game, remember that if anything attacks you, it takes damage.
Yeah, if it melee hits, it takes 1d4.
Yep.
Very good.
Cool.
So many things.
Yeah, I was just trying to look through our items, and I was just like,
Yeah.
I really don't have anything useful that we've picked up. Useful in a combat sense. We have
the
useful
figurine.
items. Oh yes, I'll chuck it at someone's head next time.
It gives you all these buffs, like literally intangibility or something.
That's not listed on the item.
I don't know. There's something cool about it.
Once Sir Dantos is kind of accounted for, Irina will look directly. I know that your honor is probably a bit damaged as well, leaving a fight such as this, but we had no choice.
And he just sort of sits forward in sort of quiet contemplation. You see he doesn't have his sword and his shield with him anymore. He just looks very thoughtful. You hear just a slow rattle of a sigh.
So, Van Richten, can you see a clear way through the trees?
Yes, that path continues on here. Somewhat well traveled, obviously lacking as of late. I'm more concerned with what's coming after us, if anything.
Do you see signs?
No, they haven't marked this roadway yet.
But I actually, if it's possible, may I make a perception check too?
You may.
Okay. Wow. Natural 1. Do I have any? It's probably just gonna be a point bonus. But I was thinking it was Shoshana's assistance in regards to calling things out. But I'll just leave. I'll leave him as a kind of. Like I said, if Shoshana's not doing anything at this point, I would just assume like making perception checks in the area, like a little clay radar pigeon.
You can have him give you advantage. How's that?
Well, if you insist,
Your
I could also use
perception.
me.
Because right now, as you are looking around, you look behind you. All you can really see is the path of which you came, where all these trees are growing larger, older, more moss and things hanging from the branches. Everything's thicker and more dense and lush on the ground. And you guys are able to continue on. Not sure of what's ahead.
I feel magic gathering in the area.
I don't see anything coming immediately after us. I don't see anything gathering behind us as of yet. They might be focused on the vineyard. I believe I saw some number of those druids they mentioned at the forest edge.
Van Richten, there's something right behind you right now, peering over your shoulder.
His name is Tobias.
No, not Toby. Or Tobias. Wait, what? What are we calling you now?
Toby. Just whatever you like.
Okay.
What?
Please. What is behind me?
Oh, it's like a 7-foot tall, like gangly, weird apparition. I don't know. I think it likes you.
You're not 7 feet tall.
I'm in front of you, you idiot. I said behind you.
Tobias, are you all right?
You'll see him just kind of like nose in the air. It looks like he's not looking for something, but more like smelling for something. He's just like not.
What is he
paying
smelling
attention.
for?
You know, Winchester.
Truffles.
Oh.
Okay.
Irina's going to move up to Tobias and like kind of shake him a little bit, like, my friend, Are you all right?
I'm fine. He's gonna kind of like look around. Where's Winchester? I don't even smell him.
See, this is why I was questioning things. There's something obviously wrong.
Tobias, Winchester is dead. Do you not
He's-
remember?
He's gonna give you just kind of like a. Are you like joking? Like this has got to be a prank.
Seeing Irina's expression, it is clear she is not joking.
What do you mean he's dead?
He was murdered in the Abbey. Do you not remember? This was some time
No.
ago. We've traveled. Do you not remember meeting Serdantos or the Dryads?
Is that the dead guy?
Yes.
Yes.
Then no.
What do you remember? What's the last thing you remember?
I remember that cold place where there was that weird gluttonous monster thing, and then walking for a whole day in the cold, and then waking up in some weird smelling house earlier today.
I might elucidate some factors. Upon treating Tobias's condition, he seems to have removed some blockage from his system. It is unclear what the effect of this has, but he seemed to, at any point at which he was referring to himself as Tobias, appears to have completely vanished from memory, as if an amnesic washover effect of some kind. The mind is forcing itself back to as we knew him, as Toby.
All right, well, good thing I saved this. Pull out the jar. Let's put it back. Open your mouth, Toby.
No, Colin,
What is that?
that's
It's
what
your
you
special goo.
That's what you hacked up.
I don't think so.
All right.
Richten, stop. Everyone stop. Richten, is this because of... Is this because of Winchester's potions?
It's a theory that he is suffering from withdrawals, and is only... My other thought is that this is some fading after effect of whatever the abbot might have done to him, since he clearly began this effect there, and it broke here. Certainly enough time for a minor bit of magic with its source removed to have lost its potency. I'll keep a close eye on him, regardless.
GM, I know that Winchester stopped several times early on in our journey to like collect herbs and stuff. Irina is also like an herbalist kit and spent a lot of time in the woods. I don't know if I'm pretty sure I have it written down in my notes what he was looking for, but could I try to recall the items that he was gathering? You know what I mean?
Yup. You can roll a history check.
Okay.
Just like out of character, did he also confirm that it was a memory alteration drug for Tobias? For Toby?
We wouldn't know. So Irina knows everything about Toby's thing because Winchester told her.
Yes.
Rickton and Colin would know that Toby was taking potions, or and I think at this point it's safe to assume that there seemed to have been some sort of mind altering factor, but
Yes.
like
Oh
not
no.
anything past that.
I'm not saying on my behalf. I thought like
Right.
collective group knowledge. I thought at some point we had confirmed that was the effect of the tincture.
Well, let's just see what information we can glean real quick.
Shit.
While they're contemplating, I'm gonna try to purge Toby again. So it's a special style of remove curse where I try to remove a curse, and if it doesn't work, I get information on how it could possibly be removed.
So for like this conversation, he just kind of like pulled out a rash and is just kind of like snacking on it. Just, as one does.
What was your roll, Nicole?
I don't have to roll.
Oh, okay. It's just a remove curse?
Yes, but if it cannot be removed by a remove curse, it'll tell me how to go about removing it.
Okay, I have messaged you.
Wonderful.
However, who is not actively engaged in this right now and is looking around?
Don't feel like Dantos would be. I think he'd be quite withdrawn at the moment.
Okay, but everyone else is... Okay.
Shoshana is.
Sir Dantos, you would notice something up above in the up ahead in the trees, kind of on the path before you. And from this distance, it looks like some sort of structure.
Like a house, or
If
like
you
a
go look
house or
closer, I will show you. It appears, even through the fog as you look, there will be parked along the path that you are walking a large black carriage drawn by two black horses who snort puffs of steamy breath into the chill forest air. And as you notice it, the side door of the carriage swings open silently.
Would I recognize this particular carriage, old as I am?
Yes, you probably would. Especially as you got closer and saw the crest on the side of it, which appears to be a pointed, like, castle in a long sort of emblem with, like, wings coming out from the sides.
Is it Strahd's crest?
Yes.
Sir Dantos will, without hesitation, he will yell out to everybody, Strahd! And he is going to charge the sword and shield, reappearing in his hands.
Yeah,
because he will rush Strahd any and every chance he gets.
Yeah, it's probably a dominoes of effects, because as soon as Colin would find out what's going on, he's just gonna be like, there's nothing we can do at the moment right now. Let's just continue as normal and forget about it for the moment. And then Dantos starts yelling.
Irina will like go probably into shock a bit, grabbing at her weapon and immediately knocking an arrow like in the direction that Dantos is just charging. And she's going to like scream out like, stop, like do not engage, but like that's about it.
Rickton will follow after.
Sir Dantos, you can charge right up to the carriage, but you will find that it is empty. Inside, if you were to peek looking around for Strahd, there is a folded piece of parchment with his wax seal on it, laid out on the seat in the carriage.
I will check around and I'll walk around to the other side first, just making sure I'm not leaning in and getting flanked. And open it. Well, if there is a door on the other side, and sometimes there isn't one on both sides.
There is, but
yeah,
there appears to be only the horses and the carriage and the letter.
He will take the letter, bump away the shield, and just sort of turn my sword so it's sort of just under the arm a little bit and read.
Yeah. You break the seal.
Sorry, first of all, who is there a name on the end of the letter? Sorry, just a seal. It isn't.
It's just a seal. If you break the seal, it will open and it says, "My most cherished friends. It pains me that last we met, it was in such a strife-ridden time for you all. However, it would seem that congratulations are due. I am deeply impressed by your tenacity and perseverance in the face of such daunting challenges. Barovia has not been graced by the presence of your caliber in many decades. Indeed, I find it most fortuitous that my beloved Irina found herself in your talented company at the very moment she chose to leave her familial home. I would rue the fate of any who would allow her to come to harm, and find your dedication to her well-being most reassuring. I miss you all, and bid you dine at my castle in 2 days' time, so that we may meet in civilized surroundings. We have so much to discuss, so much to catch up on. Your passage here will be a safe one. I await your prompt arrival. Eternally your friend and host, Strahd von Zarovich."
For expedience's sake, I read that out loud as they gathered. Okay. I think that as this is being discussed as well, although he's too nice to kill them, he would absolutely want to deny the enemy resources. So he would unhitch and arse-slap the horses from this carriage if he can.
Okay. They will.
What's they say, Tech?
I always think the same thing.
Oh yeah.
One
I'll
of them
just
will
jump in the
absolutely
carriage.
reach around and try and like snap at you, but then they will allow themselves to be untethered and like kind of wander off, but not run. Just kind of standing around.
I was jumping in, so.
Well, now there's no horses to take the carriage. The temptation to jump on a horse and let it take me there is very high. But because this is a show and I don't want to be separated for a whole thing, I guess I won't.
I guess I won't.
Irina, who is very much on edge, like has not removed the arrow from her bow, as will look through the trees. Of course, we will not accept this invitation. Yes?
Wait, is that a dinner at a castle?
Irina will like look at Tobias or Toby, and you'll see like anger and legitimate, like, she is terrified.
He'll
The
just kind of
question-
shy away and just kind of like, oh, like an internal, okay.
The question is do we have a choice to not accept?
That is the problem. If we don't, it's very likely, given he already knows where we are, to send some retributive forces on those we hold dear. Because at the end of the day, that's who he is.
just gonna-
Do any of
cannot-
us hold anyone dear that's in this land?
Oh, Colin, I would think you would hopefully care somewhat for your fellow members here.
Well, we're all together no matter what.
And
So if they
we'd
come for
certainly
one
all-
of us, they come for all.
And they'd certainly most likely take us if it was a concerted effort. We continue to succeed because we evade him very barely. But this confirms to me we've done a very poor job at evading. Or we're never evading at all. We've simply gone unnoticed or uncared for.
Wouldn't be so sure.
If the
Cannot
weird,
tell me you are considering breaking bread with the devil.
Oh,
bad.
nine. If I could poison his goblet, I would. But if we can ensure our safe exit from the castle, it might keep us safe for a few days.
We do not have a few days. While we think of this, the Martikovs lie in their home. I will not turn away from them in their time of need, and I will not willingly sit with that man.
We have 2 days to make it to the southern ritual site, to find what answers we may. We can decide then.
If the weird
Hey.
guy knows where we are all the time, why doesn't he just have dinner here?
Because he needs us under his power. Well, we are under his power. This is merely a way of exercising it in his own small, petty way.
Well, he had a picnic in the woods last time. He can just do that again.
Unfortunately, I feel you're correct. If we don't go, he will bring the feast to us.
Just
GM,
like, yes.
do we... Irene is, like, looking through the trees. Do I see ravens?
Not here, no.
Well, instead of talking back and forth and wasting more time sitting here, should we just put it to a vote? Or is a vote unnecessary? And there are those of us who will not go if one of us decides we should.
Oh, I will go. But it will not be to dine. I will cross blades with him again. Yet again.
Oh, Dantos, did you ever think that maybe sitting down and taking everything in can be used to study and learn more about the enemy?
I have had plenty of time to study and learn about the enemy, Colin.
Fair enough.
And
The
you can
question
find out
still
why.
stands. Irina, do you refuse to go?
Ask me. Knowing everything that we know, you would ask me to join this man in his home.
No, not necessarily. I was just confirming what I thought. So then in my mind, it's settled, right? We don't go. Okay, I'll take that as a yes. I'm going to hook back up the horses. I'm going to write "fuck you" on the back of the envelope, put it back in the carriage, and try to send it off. I'm assuming it's some kind of ghostly, weird whateverness, and it won't move, but there we go.
If you seem to write something on the letter and put it back in, the horses seem to take that as a sign that they can continue, and they will start riding off.
I hope you know what you're doing.
We're doing it together. That's what's important.
Acting out of fear together.
Fear is a helpful response that's built into the code of your very nature. So sometimes it's okay to listen to it.
Irina is gonna turn and look at Rickton. I will not lie to you. Of course I am afraid. But I have reason to be, and there's a point in time to know when to stand before something that you can. She gestures back towards the winery. Those creatures could have overwhelmed us. You think we stand an ice cube's chance in hell? In his own home? Without weapons, without relics, without artifacts to bolster us, you think? We have faced him multiple times. And gotten away with a scratch on his face.
Oh yeah, you did do that.
If we are invited in, we are afforded certain protections. Strahd might be a monster, but he still holds to laws and rules.
Well, I mean, if you want to head ahead of us and learn what you can by yourself, you're more than welcome.
I've already been in Castle Ravenloft. I suspect if I go alone, I'd be killed for absence of his favored guests.
Yeah, well...
But if you wish to send me into the lion's den, I will be your David.
Well,
Forgive me, scholar, but I fear your romanticized ideal of Strahd's values is second only to his own delusions. His laws suit him until they do not.
Indeed.
His nobility is utterly lacking.
And while he is still trying to impress his values upon Irina, we would have relatively been safe, I believe.
This wasn't the first invitation, and I'm sure it won't be the last. So in the meantime, we can gather more information, more allies, more fancy little doodads. Maybe the next invite will be more prepared and ready.
Maybe. Well, maybe he's the next. It won't be an invitation next time.
Either way, we'll be more ready then than we are now.
Maybe.
You see, I've been learning. And with just a little more time and maybe a couple sleeps and, as I gain more and more experience, I will unlock true powers.
You'll forgive me for saying that a few nights' rest won't prepare you for this.
Well, you see, I used to be just a simple English teacher, and I took time and studied, and now I'm just a little bit more than that. So with more time and more studying, I'll be a little bit more than I was today.
Hey.
You didn't drop out of the womb as a monster hunter, now did you?
What if he did?
That's very impressive.
What if he hashed out of an egg?
No.
I'd believe it.
Nor did I become as I am today by not understanding my foes.
Well, there you go. You better start studying.
Was that book up there?
Colin, reminds me not to sign your copy of my book you have in your possession.
That's fine. I can't take anything with me when I'm dead, so...
You made a book?
Several.
And with that, I'm going to suggest that we wrap up this session here to continue next time as you continue south, not taking the carriage ride back to the castle. And let's see here. That will conclude session 30 of Curse of Strahd, Dark Echoes. Thank you all for joining us. Tune in for more every other Saturday morning at 7 a.m. Pacific. Our next episode will be Saturday, June 4th. I am Lukalok, and I have been your Dungeon Master this morning. Players, if you'd like to go around and sign off.
Hi, hello, I'm Osarix Franco. I play Irina Kolyana, the Human Fighter Ranger. If you like my face and the words I say sometimes, you can find me on Twitch, Twitter, TikTok, all the places at Osarix Franco. I do a variety of TTRPG content here on TPK Roleplay and across several other fantastic communities. The next time you can see me doing those kinds of things will be tomorrow afternoon-ish for Murdering Coffee, a GM talk show where I'm joined by Luca Locke, and our special guest this month is Super Dylan, where we're talking about safety tools, and I'm very excited, and it's going to be great. So come learn how to make your tables safe for you and others. And then tomorrow evening, you find me at Nat 20 and Plains Garden Company as we return for our season finale. Shit's weird. We're also in Barovia, but it's not like this. It's not your dad's Barovia. And it's a topsy-turvy time. Then Tuesday in evening, you can find me here on TBK Roleplay in a Brindlewood Bay one-shot, where I'm playing an old lady who's trying to solve mysteries with her other old lady friends. And then Wednesday, catch me over on Nat 20 for Against the Tides. All sorts of other games going on, like The Lost Frontier, a Star Trek adventure. We've just, last night, kicked up for Season 2 of that on Critical Misses, which is really exciting. And all the things, all the places. Keep an eye on Twitter to see where I'm going to be next. Passing it on.
Hello, everyone. My name is Kohlrabi. I played Colin, the human antiquarian, and I do things and stuff. If you like the things and stuff, you can find me everywhere at Kohlrabi. I am fairly certain the next time will be for the next episode of Harper's Variants, which will be next month on June 7th. And we'll be doing some cool stuff in a cool place. And that is about it from me. On to Harrison.
A combination of you shifting in your chair and just happening to rub your nose while you say you do stuff means I'm now going to call you Kohlrabi from now on. Hello, I'm Harrison. I played Sir Dantos Baromir. You can catch me every Tuesday except this coming Tuesday on TPK, where I run Fragments, my Demiplanes of Dread campaign. You can catch me on my own channel, Harrison_stream, tomorrow evening for Prison of Iraklex, a Crucible magazine one-shot I'm running, and the following Saturday on that same channel for my very, very infrequent Candlekeep Mysteries campaign, which is going to be running. I think that's the only thing I'm in the immediate future. It's a good few weeks until Variants, so otherwise, yeah, catch me here and on to Tonias.
Well, hello. I am Tony, who played Toby today. Monday. Monday is the next episode of Emerald Expeditions. It's gonna be interesting. First mission of them having their whole base of operations. So it's gonna be a special one. Be sure to catch that. Otherwise, I believe the 31st of May is the next Osorn, where we're going to continue in the sad times crypt of dead people, because, you know, that's just what you do. And then the 4th for Dark Echoes again, where we come back to Sadland. This one's just damp and, I don't know, psychotic, ? But that's me. If you want, you can follow me at whatisD&D on Twitter. I'm gonna try to get back into drawing stuff and putting my horrible still life on there. Maybe invest in a tablet. Who knows? I'm poor, but we're gonna move on to Turk.
I thought you were Tony. Hey everybody, I am Turk, or Turk Accented on Twitch and Twitter. I was playing Dr. Rudolph von Richten, your resident dinner acceptor. If you want to see more of me, you can find me over on Lost Caravan RPG this Sunday, Wednesday, and Thursday, playing some Lancer, Pathfinder 2e, and 5e, respectively, each of those days. Monday, we'll be there with Orsoid for Emerald Expeditions. And then, of course, as mentioned, on the 31st, we'll be back in Thyvia with more Oathsworn. If you haven't got a chance to see last session, please do. It was really good. And it will get you ready for this next one. Additionally, I'll be over on Neon Lights Roleplay this next week for Frozen Rain, which is another Lancer campaign, except I run that one. And it's been really fun. Players have really helped me build an interesting world on Spar, and I think it's real cool. There's a bunch of more stuff coming up, but the best way to do that is to keep track of social medias. But also, thank you to everyone on screen. Thank you to everyone in chat for hanging out. And if you haven't gotten a chance already, please go check out the bundle for reproductive rights, as well as checking out the upcoming bundle for Buffalo. They're still accepting games for that second one. Both are incredibly important, and a reminder to not let tragedy be the only time that we speak out against the problems of the world. But that's entirely too much out of me, so I'm gonna toss back up to Luca.
I'm all over the place. Check the schedule, but mainly today, right after this, I'm gonna be over on Forbidden Arcana playing a one shot, and I have no idea what it is, and that's part of the mystery. Apparently it's a big thing, and I'm supposed to cry a lot. I don't know. And then tomorrow, catch me back here at 12 p.m. Pacific with Super Dylan and Sarah, my co-host, for Murder and Coffee. And then after that, it's Coven time. The TPK Roleplay Coven plays Basic Witches. So get ready for pumpkin spice lattes, and just all the most basic spells. And that's it for me. And thank you everyone for coming around today. Catch you later.